Our reflection for September 2025 follows the pattern each monthly reflection. So it opens with the question, why this reflection? In the busyness of reports, budgets and compliance, boards and councils can sometimes slip into problem-solving mode only. Yet schools, of course, don't just need efficient governance, they need leadership that models the kind of community the school wants to build. So these reflections aren't sermons. They're simply a pause to notice bigger themes and how they connect to the work of governing schools. So, what's the story this month? As usual, it's one that many uniting church communities of faith will be hearing in September. The biblical reading, Luke 16, verses 19 to 31, tells of a man who enjoys abundance and another, Lazarus, who suffers in plain sight. What's striking is that they live side by side. The rich man doesn't seem cruel, he's just indifferent. He walks past the same scene daily and somehow stops noticing. The parable seems less about punishment and more about awareness, how easy it is to normalize gaps and how costly that blindness can become. This idea shows up in other places. The call to pay attention isn't unique to this parable. So, in Confucian thought, a good leader is one who notices the state of relationships in the community. Harmony depends less on issuing orders and more on attending to what's happening between people. In Sikhism, the practice of seva, selfless service, asks people to keep an eye on the needs around them, especially the small, easily overlooked ones. Across traditions, leadership is judged not by status or output alone, but by the quality of attentiveness. So what might this mean for school boards? In governance, it's easy to get absorbed by what's urgent: budgets, building projects, compliance, while missing the quieter realities that also shape the school's life. Who's flourishing? Who's struggling quietly? This story nudges us to ask what's right in front of us that we risk overlooking. Two of the uniting church characteristics resonate here. Firstly, listening and collaborative decision-making, because good governance notices voices that might otherwise go unheard. Sometimes it's not malice, but simple busyness that keeps us from listening well. And the second characteristic, celebrating equality and the value of all people. Parable challenges the instinct to only notice the big players. Schools that live this out create space where every contribution, even the hidden ones, count. How we pay attention as leaders is as significant as what decisions we make. So a few questions, not for immediate answers, but perhaps to let hover as the meeting goes on. Where in our governance do we risk walking past something important without noticing? Which voices are at our gate that we are not hearing? And how do we build habits of attention so care doesn't depend on who speaks loudest?